What's up everybody, Jake here again with another lesson that you can do at home. Today we're going to be focusing on building power in your swing. It's not building, it's not building power, but it's going to be conserving power. So making your swing as efficient as possible. And one of the areas that I see people losing power in their swing is in their transition. So at the top of the backswing and that transition to the downswing. A lot of people are fighting themselves in this area. So whenever we're working with moving weight, right? And when in our swing, we're essentially moving weight. We're swinging this weight back, and we're learning how to use our body to get this weight swinging forward. We don't want excess amount of momentum in the backswing. So a big mistake that I see a lot of beginning golfers making is that their backswing is way too fast. It's almost like we're making this backswing quick to build speed on the way down. But those directions are going opposite of each other. One is going up, the other one's coming down. So if we build a lot of power going up and we have to fight that power starting our way back down, we actually lose speed, we lose control of our swing, just causes a lot of issues. So what I want you to work on is taking your backswing and not fighting yourself. So when you get up to the top of your backswing, you're gonna take this backswing up, you're gonna feel when this weight gets up to the top, and as it starts to work its way down on its own, you're gonna feel that gravity kind of pull this club down. That's when you're gonna start your swing. And so instead of going up and us starting to start our downswing as this is going up, and we're kind of fighting that weight, that momentum going up, and we're trying to pull against it, we're gonna work with it. So I want you to get up to the top of your backswing to help build power in your swing, and as it falls, have less resistance. That's when you're gonna fire through. So it's gonna go up, it's gonna transition pretty easily, and then we're gonna use our power to come around. This is a great practice, especially with being at home, not being able to use a golf ball or hit golf balls. That golf ball is a big distraction. And what happens is most of us get up to the top and then we rush down to hit this golf ball, and then our swing kind of stops right around impact. So in this practice drill, get up to the top, feel that momentum start to work its way down, and use your turn to get this club all the way around. The more efficient that you can make this transition and the less resistance you have at the top, the quicker that you're gonna be able to move on the way through, the more power that is going to be used in your swing and not fighting your transition. So let's just take a couple swings here. We're going to work on this transition. So up to the top. And now instead of fighting this swing, all right, if this backswing is really quick, there's a hard stop at the top of my swing where I have to fight that momentum, and it creates a lot of weight going in the opposite direction that I want to go. Now going slow. Feeling that weight up at the top. Let it settle up here. We don't want any momentum. You can really start to build some speed on the way through with zero resistance. And then we can fire through. Once we get to the top of our backswing and this momentum starts its way down, all we're doing is working our body through and letting that momentum carry out. Again, this is a great practice with no ball. That ball is a distraction and it tends to stop people at the ball. We get from here down to the ball, and then we're so focused on the ball, we kind of forget about the rest of our swing, when really the ball is only the halfway point. So again, up to the top, let that weight settle. And once that weight starts down, you can really move through and let that transition be an easy part of your swing versus something that you're fighting.
All right, everybody. So keys for today's practice are efficiency in your transition. Let's wait for our backswing to finish before we start our downswing. That's the one key. If you can be patient and have a smooth transition, you're gonna be able to muster up a lot more power in your downswing than you would if you're having to fight your backswing. That's all it is. Just making sure our backswing finishes before we start our downswing. So have a little patience. Let's get our swings a little more efficient and let's gain a little bit more power in our downswing. This is gonna give you a little more yardage. It's gonna help you out on the course. We're saving energy because we're not fighting our backswing. So your game is gonna be able to last a little longer throughout your round. Again, I hope this helps. If you haven't followed me already, follow me on Instagram at That Golf Swing, or you can check out my YouTube channel, That Golf Life, for more tips and tricks. Everybody be safe out there. Make sure you're washing your hands. Keep those little golfers safe, and I'll see you at the next lesson. Peace.